Golden State Warriors. Debuting in 1946 as the Philadelphia Warriors, this franchise sported royal blue and yellow in their beginnings with red added later on, but the name has been controversial. The team claims the name honors the US military, whereas others point out how the name is associated with Native American iconography. And while early logos point to this, the last logo they ever had that referenced anything native was in the 60s, and no other logo since then has had any native association attached to it. Plus, the name Warriors is generic enough to reference anything, unlike more direct native names like Indians or Redskins. Months after Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in a game, the Warriors moved west to San Francisco in 1962 and thus were renamed to the San Francisco Warriors, as this was during the big move west. This was seen years prior, starting with the Rams moving from Cleveland to Los Angeles, as well as both the Giants and Dodgers leaving New York for California. This was also when red was dropped from the color scheme and they went back to being blue and yellow. 1966 saw the most radical change in their uniforms, as the jerseys gained a circle with the Golden Gate Bridge and front number inside of it with the city above the circle. During this time, the team was splitting their home games between the Cow Palace and Oakland Coliseum Arena. By 1971, the team permanently moved to Oakland and were renamed to the Golden State Warriors to reference California's nickname, which of course they would stick with even when they moved back to San Francisco in 2019. The circle was tweaked until being replaced in 1988 by a more conservative look, with 1997 being the franchise's most radical departure. We've got navy blue instead of royal, yellow, and orange with a lightning bolt theme going on. There's even a bolt running up the left side! The bolts would be removed in 2002, but the core design remained. This is where I think the whole criticism involving natives is moot, because with this and the logo that came with it, this is a whole lot more Greek or Roman than anything else. The current look arrived in 2010 and was meant to be an update of the first circle design with the Golden Gate Bridge, and it remains a solid design. I feel with the team name going around the circle is what the Pacers were trying to replicate, but comparing that putrid thing to this does it injustice. This one has more going on than just the name. The white association and royal blue icon are straight up beautiful with a recognizable logo and excellent color breakup all around. Even setting their dynasty aside, this is still an excellent execution of taking an older look that was of its time and bringing it into the 21st century. There was a number tweak in 2019 going from round numbers to a more sleek number set. It's whatever, honestly. They've gone through many statement jerseys throughout the Nike era, with this year's new black statement replacing the previous navy blue statement, which if you remember last year I thought was kind of boring compared to the rest of their lineup. This one honestly makes me wish the yellow statement lasted longer. And why black? Aside from some city jerseys, black has never been a part of the team's color scheme. Hell, orange has more historical significance for them. So this also has an alternate logo, which makes me think of the Ducks jersey sponsor. The use of black was to be bold, and it is, but this is just black for the sake of black. Oh, it's got some sloping lines representing cable lines that look tacked on at the last second. Not a fan. On the upside, they have a new classic edition for this year. Remember their faux back from the 21-22 season? Now we've got a white version. I say faux back because this design is meant to reference their earliest jerseys, but those only said Philly and not Warriors. I like this jersey, and not just because the blue one made me yearn for classic editions to last more than a season. This year's city jersey, thank God, isn't a reuse of something previously done. It could even pass for a regular jersey in their rotation, if I'm honest. You've got navy along with a ton of red, yellow, and the state nickname in gold. It's honestly pretty sharp, I must say. Ever since 2017, Japanese tech conglomerate Rakuten has been Golden State's sponsor, and aside from not color coordinating on the association jersey, I'm glad that they went with a word mark starting in 2018 after a pretty obvious logo in the first season of ads. Overall, the Warriors uniforms are a decent, and it's unbelievable that 6 years from now they'll be 20 and eligible for classic status. I can't be the only one who feels old, right? Tomorrow we head to Hollywood to look at the Los Angeles Lakers.